everyone, Kim here from Tiny Creations by Kim. I am here with my newest little boy. This is the Levi kit with the peanut limbs. If you have watched my previous video, you may have seen the box opening of him. And I still don't have a name picked out, so we're going to call him Levi for now. I think that kind of suits him anyway. So he is here with me today to get a new body. I have all my supplies over here. And I figured I would show you guys how to do so if you're not sure how to change the bodies on your baby. So I'm going to show you what I have. First off, I would definitely purchase your body, of course. And my recommendation would be Bountiful Baby. I really like their Reborn bodies. So you can go to their site and look up the correct size you need and purchase from there if you like their site. I have noticed about 80% of the time when I purchase bodies from other companies, they come with some sort of hole or the seam. It almost seems like the sewing machine got a little too close to the edge of the fabric and it doesn't quite collect the fabric together, so there's a small hole, which is okay. I can repair it myself, but I'd rather not have to. So I've never had any problem with Bountiful Baby bodies. Alright, so first you're going to need your zip ties. This body came with string ties. And I pulled all the strings out, and I'm going to insert the zip ties through the openings here. I think zip ties work best. And then I have my funnel, and I have my glass beads, because I'm also probably going to be reweighting him in his head and his body, not in his limbs, but in the head and body. And then I got my polyfill. I will mention to you guys that when I received him, I wasn't 100% satisfied with his body. I am very picky when it comes to my Reborn's bodies. So I went ahead and I tried reweighting him to see if I could make his body more to my, I don't know, liking, I guess. This is just my personal preference. Nothing wrong with the baby or the body. I just like them a little different. But I went ahead and I tried reweighting him and stuffing him, and I added some more weight to his head, and it's a little too heavy now. So instead of me cutting off the zip tie and taking some weight out, I already knew I was going to purchase another body. So I figured I will wait till I change his body again to not have to waste another zip tie. So we're going to remove some weight from his head and his body as well. Okay. So let's get started. First things first, and this is probably going to look a little creepy because I have to take all his limbs off. So we are going to take our wire cutters, and please be very careful with these. You could definitely take a finger off. Alright, we'll start with his legs. So I'm just going to look for the opening, which is right here. And all I'm going to do is kind of maneuver the zip tie so I have a clear shot of it so I can clip it safely without cutting the body or the vinyl. Okay, there we go. There's one. Here's one leg. So now all this weight that I have in this body, I am going to pull that out. I am not going to reuse this stuffing for body because the body needs to be very smooth, and if I try to put this in his new body, it's going to feel lumpy. So I'm going to save this. When I remove stuffing from dowels, I save this to stuff in the limbs and the head because it doesn't really matter how lumpy the polyfill is inside those parts because you can't even feel it. So I'm removing the weight from him. These are nylon filled, these nylons are filled, with glass beads for weight. Those I also get from Bountiful Baby. So we're going to put this old body to the side. And what I'm going to do now is I will show you how I attach or insert one of these zip ties. And then I'll fast forward it so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing because it takes a minute or two. So you'll see these little openings here. I am just going to slip the zip tie through.
Mama.
Whoops. It can be, hang on baby. It can be a little tricky sometimes. trying to push it through the fabric. What, baby? Okay, but you'll see it come out this other end. And I'm going to push it through here and close it a little bit. I'm not going to close it all the way. I want to make sure I have enough room to get the arm inside. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that to all these openings here. Here's our body. I'm going to attach the limbs now before I stuff it. That is just how I do it. I'm not sure, since the legs are open here, if you have a baby that has like 3/4 limbs or jointed limbs, you could probably put some stuffing in beforehand, but if I were to put it in right now, it would just fall right out the bottom. Alright, so I don't tighten them all the way at first. I'm going to tighten it enough so it doesn't fall out, but that I can still move the limb. Same thing with this one. Don't touch, baby. Alright. Alright, that's what we got so far. And we're going to do the arms now. Carly, no, don't touch, baby. Alright, let's get these arms in.
Mama.
Hang on, uh-oh. I tightened that one without the limb being in there. Alright. Just want to make sure it's not going to fall out. And the other arm.
Hi. Hi.
Don't touch. Okay. So here's what we got. So now we're going to start stuffing the baby.
Hi.
So I'm going to grab a big chunk of polyfill. Hold on. Shh, shh, shh. Hold on. Hold on.
Hi.
Carly wants to talk. Yeah. So I got a big chunk of polyfill here, and we're going to put it in the bottom. No, Carly. No, don't touch, baby.
Mama, okay.
Alright.
You don't cut my baby too.
Yeah, don't do that though. Okay, so I'm going to take a little more. I want a little bit more in the bottom. And this is just my preference. Hang on, baby. I'm showing everybody how to do this first, okay? Hang on.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. And now I'm going to add one of these glass bead sacks here. We're going to add the bigger one first.
Baby.
Hey. The girls are about to get in a fist fight behind me. Alright, so I'm just stuffing this sack in here. Yeah. And this is going to go through like the core of the body. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So now I'm going to put polyfill around this sack so you don't feel it from the outside. So I'm going to take this polyfill, I'm going to kind of flatten it and stick it all the way around. So we've got some in the belly. Oh yeah, this body is going to be much better, I can already see. Okay. And let's grab some more for the back. I'm sorry if it's really noisy, you guys. I know for some reason, crunchy things like bags or if you're opening some paper, those crunchy noises seem to be magnified on camera. Oh my goodness. Alright, I need a little bit on the sides here. I can still feel the glass beads. And this side. Alright, so that way we don't have any lumps. If you squeeze, you can still feel the glass beads, but you can't feel any... Oh, right here I can. So I'm going to push this down. We don't want to be able to feel that sack right through the cloth body. Okay, keep it down, please. Carly and Mackenzie, please keep it down. Okay. Let's see, that feels good. So I like how that feels. And so now we're going to add one more sack of glass beads at the top. We're going to use the small one here. Alright, we're going to put that one right on top, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add polyfill all around. In the front here. Over here. And over here. Alright, let's see how that feels. I need a little more back here. Alright, let's see. A little more under here. And then we should be good.
Oh, baby.
Alright, so that's what we got right now. And I'm liking how that feels. And let's move on to the head real quick. We've got his glass beads here, and it looks like we're not going to need the funnel. But we had it just in case. So we are going to undo this knot. And I'm going to empty some of the glass beads right back into here. Okay, let's see. So I'm feeling the weight. Hold on, baby. Whoopsie. Hang on, hang on. So I'm feeling the weight of the head and the weight of the body. Alright, nope. Now I need to add a little more. Now it feels too light. So I guess we did need the funnel after all. As you see, I folded down the... Carly. No. I'm sorry, you guys. My girls have been rambunctious off the walls lately. I think it's because winter. They need to get some energy out. Okay, so I folded down that nylon and I put my funnel right here. Alright, so let's add just a little bit. And how I do this is I fill the glass beads up and then I push the funnel back in and I move this funnel around. It kind of frees up space in the head. She's slap happy or something. Alright, let's see. Okay. So I'm at a weight where I am happy. So I'm just going to tie this knot back off. And stuff it right back. Whoopsie! Sorry, little guy. Stuff it right back in the head. And then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of polyfill. So I usually add a little bit more polyfill at the top, but I don't think I'm going to need to. I'm going to tighten this a little so I can still get it out if I want. I want his head to still be able to flop. And if I add too much polyfill, it'll be super stiff. Okay, yeah, that should work. So we're going to tighten this up, not too tight, tight enough to where the head's not going to come out, but also loose enough to where we can still turn the head. Okay, yep, that head's not coming out of there. Alright, now we'll get the legs and the arms situated. I like to try and tighten them tight enough to where the legs and arms won't come out, but we can still move them. And I've noticed with some kits, the vinyl is a little almost sticky. So sometimes when they're tightened, they can't move. But I remember my Erin kit by Adri Stoety. Darla, she was like that. I had to tighten the openings so tight so her limb didn't come out. And then by the time I was done tightening it up, I could barely move her legs. But I don't want her legs falling off, so. Alright, let's see. That looks good, and that looks good. So I don't think these limbs will be popping off. Let's do the arms here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that will be able to come out. Nope, it looks like we're good there. All right, let's do the next one. All right, let's see. Nope, that one looks good too. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Now look at that body. Look at that cutie pie. And I want to let you guys know too, I'm not sure what's been going on with me lately, but if you've noticed, I had sold every doll in my collection and purchased new ones, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't been painting as much as I have in the past. And I'm going through a little something right now. I don't know if it's the winter blues, which is really common here in Michigan, but I haven't been feeling like I want to paint, which bums me out. I'm not going to stop painting, but I'm just going through a little, I guess maybe down something right now. And I'm also having a hard time bonding with the babies. If you are not in the Reborn community and you watch these videos, you might not understand the whole bonding thing. And if you don't, I am sorry. But I'm having a little bit of a hard time bonding lately. And I'm cutting these zip ties and making sure it's not too sharp. This one feels a little bit sharp. But I am having a hard time bonding with this little guy, and I don't know why. I was thinking maybe it was the body. But we solved that problem, so we'll see. And if I don't end up bonding with him, I will be putting him up for sale. Oops, my head was totally in the way. I'm sorry. Okay. So there we go, and now we're going to get him dressed. I hear my daughter crying out there, so I'm going to go see what she needs, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's get this little man situated. And my daughter was just crying for her blankie. Alright. Let's put his diaper back on. This is the diaper that I just took off of him before we changed his body. So we're going to put this one back on. And then he came with a couple dinosaur outfits. So that's what we're going to be putting on him. We're going to be putting on the dinosaur onesie with the dinosaur jammies. Alright. There we go. That's much better. And again, this is just my preference with the whole body thing. Some people may like that other style body that was on him, but I just prefer this style of body. Okay, there we go. Oh, I like this outfit. I love dinosaurs. I love the dinosaur outfits. I think they're so cute. And also, I'll let you guys know that I just purchased a bunch of pacifier clip supplies. So I'm going to be making some pacifier clips. I'll hopefully be getting the supplies at the end of the week. And I ordered a lot of stuff. So if you guys are interested in my pacifier clips, I would definitely recommend heading on over to my Instagram if you haven't already, or even my Facebook page. I'm mostly active on my Instagram. And once they're finished, that's where I'll be listing them. I'll be taking pictures and posting pictures on there and my Facebook. And I just send, if you guys end up wanting to purchase any, I just go through PayPal. So I don't actually sell them through any sites like eBay or anything like that. So that's where they will be if you guys are interested in taking a look at them when I'm finished. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at him. Those little dinosaur footies. Those are so cute. I love that. I love when there's little characters on the feet. Aw, so here's this handsome little guy. Hopefully I get a connection with him because he is just super cute. So we will see what happens and I will keep you guys posted. So thank you guys so much for watching this and God bless.